The National Testing Service, India, is established with the approval by Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Center for Testing and Evaluation under Central Institute of Indian Languages, Mysore, is carrying out this mega project of NTS India.
Now the National Testing Service project will create the actual questions and actual mechanisms for those three languages.
It has been created with the huge responsibility of evolving consensus on the mechanism for testing and evaluation, so that a common frame of reference could be formed for all the subjects of study and all the levels of education.
The National Testing Service has been created just to fill up the gap, because there are so many organizations available for assessment and accreditation in the country, for example NAAC or NBE or the NBA, and these are all limited. Their purposes are limited to only for engineering education or medical education or the higher education. Sometimes the directorates of examinations, they are dealing only with the school education. So as such, there is no centralized mechanism available to meet the general requirements like making inter and intra-language comparability, or that a particular university degree is comparable to another university degree, or the certificate issued by a board of school is comparable to the certificate issued by another state board of the schools.
Various tests are prepared and conducted across the country for various purposes. Among those, some are aptitude tests conducted for admission into specified institutions. Some are achievement tests conducted for certification on successful completion of a course. And some are proficiency tests conducted for employment of different kinds. Since all these exams are offered by different schools, universities, and institutions and are conducted in diversified manner, there is no appropriate standardization. So, in the collaboration with more than 70 universities and institutions of the country, NTS is engaged in developing a variety of reference material and trained manpower in the area of evaluation. This will benefit to about 400 universities, 18,000 colleges and 20 lakh schools across the country which are related to achievement test for certification.
Achievement of a student belonging to any category is normally defined and decided by the level that you fix for a particular student or a group of student or a category of the student.
But in reality, it is quite difficult to define the concept of accomplishment, as it is based on many factors and it is quite intricate mechanism.
There is a total type of achievement, and we should judge the achievement of a student by his individual standard. That is very important. I can give an example. One student may get 40 in class 6 and can try hard and get 60 in the next class. It's tremendous. It's a very good achievement.
It's difficult for us to define achievement. Why? Because there are mixed levels of learners with their mixed age groups and mixed levels of intake.
Let us try to understand the concept of achievement test. Somewhere in a small town, Bhanu is busy in his naughty routine. He is an intelligent boy, but not really interested to study. His fear of exams always keeps him away from the school.
all day, becoming like a vagabond? Go to school today?
Yeah, I just came from there.
No more bunking school now. Come with me.
But I
said come with me. I'm going to ask Samir Dada to take care of your studies now.
Hey Bhanu, how come you are with I today? Finish the school?
He says so, but he bunks too much. Samir Dada, please tell him. Maybe he'll listen to you.
Come on Bhanu. Come here, sit. He is a nice boy. He will definitely study hard. Isn't it Bhanu? Come here, sit. Arey, sit here.
Bhanu, you like sweets, no?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't you like to study? Tell me, why do you bunk the school?
there was a test in the school.
So, that's why you bunk. Are you afraid of test? Don't worry. If you study well, then you won't be afraid of test. Come on, I will show you something.
Wow, what a beautiful hat. Can I get this?
Yeah, you can get one. But for that you have to study a lot. After completing college, you can have this. This is Rahul Dada. He is honored because he scored good in his college exams.
Oh.
It's a pride to be honored like that.
It's a sense of achievement when the student completes the task of education in the course of time after going successfully through a test. Aptitude as well as motivation plays important role in achievement. The process of achievement is observed as a change in behavior in the desired direction within a stipulated time. The domain may be education, fine arts, or sports. The achievement tests are conducted to measure the success rate while learning. It measures what a person has learned in a particular subject within a given time. Achievement is accomplished successfully by means of exertion, skill, practice, or perseverance.
Achievement is defined as a progress made by the learner with reference to the curriculum or syllabus or maybe textbook. The quantum of achievement made is usually determined on the basis of pre-test and post-tests. The achievement many a time is not conceived in its right perspectives by many of the teaching communities. It has to cover the subject matter on the one hand and on the other the traits of the learner. That is what we call it as all-round growth. In addition to that, also we have to take into account the societal needs.
The convocation photos motivated Bhanu quite a lot. For the first time, he felt a force driving him towards school and studies.
Bhanu! Bhanu, come fast. We'll be late.
Yeah. I was telling you that his dress was so good and he was wearing a hat like this. Yeah. But will I also go to college someday?
Yes, why not? But you'll have to study very hard for that.
I'll do that.
Concept of achievement has been conceived as a composition of subject matter, individual growth, and societal needs. These three factors are interrelated to each other, in the sense that one can be seen in association with the other two.
Bhanu, have you completed the homework?
Yes, I've done it.
Show me. Okay, good. So that you will cover up the portion missed in your absence in the school.
Yeah.
Let's have a spelling test.
Okay.
Then write. Aeronautics. Do you know pilots like Rahul Dada who runs planes?
Yes, I know. And I also love to run the planes. Woo!
Hey, pilot. Write it. Aeronautics.
Achievement test can be teacher made or standardized. It serves various purposes such as educational planning, research, selection of students for admission and awards. The first and the important component of achievement test is subject matter. Subject matter refers to the object of learning.
The subject matter here refers to the subject which comes under the discipline of study. And this is normally seen in terms of its origin and development and the structure and also its associated nature and the function and usage. So for example, in language, subject matter involves all the major, minor and sub-components that constitute the concept of the overall language.
Today, in Bhanu's school, teacher has conducted a surprise test. Bhanu took that as a challenge and tried hard to score good in the test. Subject matter constitutes of 5 major components: origin, development, constituents, function, and usage. Subject matter refers to both informatory and extrapolatory contents. It is usually presented to learner both in terms of its structure and nature or quality. So, an achievement test should be able to test the learner's understanding of the subject or syllabus through all these subcomponents. When it is needed to assess the students under the same conditions, standardized test is conducted. 10th standard, 12th standard, graduate, postgraduate exams are some examples of the standardized tests. In Samir's college, a semester exam is being conducted. These exams are supposed to test learner's individual growth apart from his knowledge of the subject. So, the second important component of achievement test is individual growth. It refers to learner's behavioral traits. This includes learner's cognitive domain, that is, thinking ability, affective domain, that is, feeling ability, and psychomotor domain, that is, action ability. Learning is an active process undertaken by the learner, and the curriculum is developed to provide opportunities for the active creation along with the acquisition of knowledge.
Individual here means the learner, obviously. The learner, as a result of mastering the subject content, has to grow. We generally expect as an all-round growth. The all-round growth involves is mental growth, emotional growth, and physical growth, and that what we call it in the taxonomy of education, cognitive domain, affective domain, and psychomotor. It is the achievement which helps his ability to convert into skill. It is the achievement which helps his competency into performance. It is the achievement which helps his mental image into practical or physical action.
Hello, Baba.
Hello, Samir. How was the exam?
I tried to solve the paper, but it is little tough than I expected.
As described by the head NTS, the achievement test plays a very crucial role in the field of education because it is the achievement which converts the skills of the learner into proficiency. So, our exams should reflect these parameters to test the learner's personality development along with the mastery on the subject.
The particular type of exams we're taking and setting the questions, there is very little scope for judging the personality or background things. It is only based on his mastery over the subject. But when I said mastery over the subject, that's why I said that the 40% of the essay type questions, we try to actually make some sort of question set up so that we can get at least some idea, background idea about the student's creativity.
My human personality cannot be developed only addressing the physics, mathematics, Bengali, Kannada or Malayalam. So there are some attributes which must be nurtured, which must be handled so that the complete personality, complete man can be produced.
Sir. Hello, sir.
So, Samir, so you got your semester results, huh?
Yes, sir.
But I was expecting a better performance from you.
Yes, sir. But the paper was not that easy for me. But I promise, I will do my best in finals. But sir, we will again have to take a test for post-graduation admission. So, what's the use of these marks?
Look, Samir, this graduation examination is to assess what you have learned throughout your course. And this PG entrance is to test your suitability for that particular course. So, both these purposes are entirely different. Don't get confused, right? So study hard and do well next time.
Yes, sir. I refer some guides and IMPs in these exams.
Don't just follow guides and IMPs. It's all about gaining knowledge and analyzing it and applying it to solve the questions. It's not the question of memorizing. Don't get into that marks race and don't be exam oriented. It's all about develop your personality to build your life. So be enthusiastic and curious about knowledge.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Like Samir, many learners and even the teachers get confused because they think that exams are only to judge the memorized information. But it's not true. The exams should also evaluate the learner's growth in thinking, feeling, and action abilities, that is, learner's overall growth.
We make a distinction between the subject matter and individual growth and societal needs. It would be very difficult, and that is not actually happening. So because of this, what happens now, it has become a kind of incomplete. The achievement test which is conducted actually doesn't measure the actual achievement. It is only partial. It is only one segment is tested. The other segments are left out untouched. As a result, what happens now, that their certificates are not given adequate importance or by the admission providers or the employment providers and other agencies. So they try to have their own mechanism or their own tests.
Samir Dada, today I have seen a beautiful aeroplane in the sky.
Really? Was it a jet? Do you know how many types of aeroplanes are there? Oh, pilot, you don't know. You can get various pictures of planes. Would you like to get that?
Yeah, but how?
Just write a letter to Rahul Dada. Will you write it?
I don't know how to write a letter.
Have you studied the letter writing in the school?
Yes, but that was something else.
It's easy. Whatever you have learned, understand that well and use it in your actual practice. And after all, I am there to guide you.
As part of achievement test, we are trying to test the societal needs. That what we mean by societal needs is nothing but the human values.
You need to learn some skills and you have to make yourself a better citizen also. Now, some illiterates are better citizens than very highly educated. So, I don't think our education is really serving the cause of developing very thinking minds, not to full extent.
When we compare our achievements vis-a-vis the goals which we set for ourselves, we find that there is a mismatch, and therefore we need to work very hard. We need to ensure that each and every campus of the school or a college or a university should be adequately represented by each section of the society. Only then we would presume that the health of the educational institution is good.
So the societal needs involve productivity, integration, modernization and spirituality. The productivity involves any production concerned with the particular discipline with which that individual is associated with.
The third important component of achievement test is societal needs. It refers to the goal of education. The educational goals are set to equip the society for its survival. This involves productivity, integration to maintain harmony in the society, modernization to keep pace of changes, and cultivating spirituality in order to maintain social bonding among various sections of the society. If our education system can inculcate genuine values of good human being for the personality development of the student along with the mastery on the subject, then only we can say that we are achieving our goals in education. So, to achieve these goals, NTS is trying to improve the quality of achievement tests in India. NTS has initiated a multifaceted action plan to create awareness. It is developing a conceptual framework for assessing achievement as a national document, wherein the models are provided within the broad framework. The concept-based continuum of graded syllabi or CCGS applicable to all languages and levels of education is being framed along with the corresponding test. NTS has also created a scientifically evolved database of question items from where achievement tests could be constructed instantly for any level of education. There are 7 levels of education, starting from primary to the research level. "60 regional field units or RFUs are created not only for dissemination of information but also for helping NTS for preparing question items, setting papers, administering in the field, data collection, making analysis of the items and tests. In all, RFU helps to develop mechanism of standardized achievement tests. Besides, NTS is also conducting seminars, workshops, conventions wherein the materials and the methodologies are presented for creating awareness and also for building up of consensus across various sections of the society. Apart from writing letter to Rahul Dada, Bhanu is now taking interest in studies. He has also developed inclination towards aeronautics. Samir too is trying to gain knowledge than memorizing. If our exam systems could overcome its shortcomings and criticisms, then with NTS, can we develop a better exam system? Can we improve the quality of education and enhance the value of certification?
So it basically, what happens, it depends upon the institution and the people who are associated with the issuing of the certificates. So this ought to happen because of the mixed kind of education system prevailing in this country. In order to overcome this only, we are trying to establish a national norm. A national norm. Once a national norm is available in the country, any individual or any institution can try and compare himself or that itself whether on par with the national norm or below or above.
Arey, this is from Rahul Dada. Open it.
Testing and evaluation is closely associated with the process of teaching. Teaching becomes joyful when it happens in a participatory way. It becomes even more joyful when it goes along with learning, where the teacher becomes the learner and the learner becomes the teacher. The methods of teaching can also be innovative, so that the whole process of teaching and learning becomes a happy journey on both the sides.
This time no more red marks in the report card.
Great. Congrats, Captain.
Thank you.
Bhanu's hard work and his interest in studies made him put a step forward towards achieving his dream to become a pilot.